Hey guys, how's it going? In my last video, I talked about looking for an anticipation Eevee, which is why I was using Aura Sphere for Abra, which was a horrible idea. So I thought I'd show off how I did that, and I actually improved the strategy a little bit, which makes it even easier and means you can use a lower level Smeargle. So here's my Smeargle. It has the staples, False Swipe, Recycle and a Leppa Berry, and of course Aura Sphere. But its fourth move is something I just thought of today, and I think it works really well. That move's Conversion 2, which changes your type based on the move last used by your opponent into something that resists that move. So, in English, Eevee used a normal type move, which means I will either transform into Ghost, which is immune to normal, Steel or Rock, which resists normal. Now, I got Ghost on my first try, that's what I want. If I didn't get Ghost, I would just keep using Conversion 2 on the Eevee that used the normal move. If it uses Baby Doll Eyes, don't use Conversion 2. You want to be a Ghost. Why? Because Eevee's really annoying. It has a normal attacking move, Baby Doll Eyes, which lowers your attack, Sand Attack, which makes everything miss, and it has Tail Whip, which gives you terrible defense. So if I'm a Ghost, it can't hit me. If I have Aura Sphere, I never miss, and if I have Aura Sphere, my attack drops don't matter. The only annoying thing is if I did have to switch Eevees if this battle really went a long time, I could because I'm so bad in special attack. My Aura Spheres don't KO the level 14 Eevee, but if they do, you would just have to keep false swiping it. It's really, really annoying. I'd recommend like a dire hit or something to up your critical hit ratio. You'll like never hit the Eevee, but when you do, at least it'll do some good damage. So finally, after about 20 minutes, I get my Anticipation Eevee. Anticipation is a pretty useless ability. It just shudders when a super effective move is present, which is good for hidden ability hunting. Really, why you would want this is because you would get something like a Pixelate Sylveon, which is really useful, or a Magic Bounce Espeon. Umbreon's is actually Inner Focus. It's useless. The other thing you might want is a Guts Flareon. That's pretty useful. Nothing else is really that useful. Standard ability works better. But I would end the video right here if this Eevee didn't decide, you know what, I don't feel like being caught today. Eevee's catch rate is actually quite terrible. This is something you might not know because for a long time, Eevee was only available as a gift Pokemon. You never could actually catch it. So I'm throwing Dusk Balls at it, which at night should have a pretty high chance of catching, but it just won't catch. And of course, wouldn't you know, Eevee decides, yeah, I'm going to call a friend over. And so I got to deal with the friend, and of course the friend is a level 14 Eevee, meaning I can't KO it with one Aura Sphere. Well, didn't you just use an X special attack? Well, unfortunately, I didn't have one. Actually, it did KO in one hit. I didn't even remember. This took a long, long time. And yes, if I had an X special attack, this wouldn't have been a problem, but I didn't. So I thought I'd be smart and be like, well, this battle lasted like 40-something turns. I might as well use a Timer Ball. Actually, probably lasted longer. But it doesn't even get a single shake. Like, how is that possible? That should have a pretty decent chance of catching. But nope, not today. And wouldn't you know, on full health, the Eevee summons another Eevee. This is just crazy. And these Eevees all have very good IVs. That sounded weird to say. It was a level 13. It lived. It must be like calm nature. Ugh. Anyway, finally, I will actually catch this thing after like a million tries. This drove me absolutely crazy, but I have to say, if this is the most annoying part of finding an Anticipation Eevee, that's pretty good, you know, all things considered. I mean, listen, it's easier than like Mareanie or Geodude. Those were really annoying. Yeah, that just happened. 3 Waggles and no catch. Don't you just love that? Like in Pokemon Go, if you ever played that, on 3 Waggles, it'll always be caught, but not in standard Pokemon. It can still break out just to troll you a little bit. So finally, after like, I don't know how long, Eevee decides, all right, I'll be your Eevee. And I'm like, I don't even need you. I have like 10 Anticipation Eevee. I'm just doing this for a video. I hate you. So I decided to nickname this Eevee the only thing I could think of. And because like I was using my fingers on the touchpad, I forgot how to spell, so I called it Troll. And yeah, Troll's been added to my party. And I hope you have better luck than I do actually catching the Eevee once you find it. Take care.